What's up, YouTube? I don't know what that was. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Fart Drinker, back at it again, late for work, driving, smoking a cigarette, drinking an energy drink, bumpy ass road. You know what it is. Let's just... Oh my god, I just burnt my finger. Okay. So I'm starting this recording a little later than usual, but not that you guys know, or not that it matters, but I just could not think of anything to talk about. I don't know what's going on, so I think I just need to start talking, and then I'll get it. So there was one thing. It's Trans Day of Visibility. Yay! Happy trans birthday to everybody, including the cis people. Yeah, I don't know. When's Fart Drinker Day coming? I guess that is kind of today, and also my birthday. But yeah, let's talk about Trans Day of Visibility. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing today, but I feel like I should be doing something because, you know. But I don't know. Yesterday I got really upset about, I was getting really dysphoric yesterday. So maybe my mind wanted to get all that out before Good Trans Day. Maybe today I'm going to get a ton of compliments. Everybody's going to be like, yeah, you go, girl. Maybe I think that's what it's about. I don't have to do anything. It's you guys. It's the cis people that need to do something today. And I know I'm, putting this video out like a day or two after. But so I hope everybody in Fart Nation went out and complimented a trans person. It's what you got to do. If you didn't do it, then you're exiled from Fart Nation forever. Sorry, that's just the way it is. If you want to get into Fart Nation, you have to know a trans person. That's well, no, because Fart Nation isn't just mine, but I don't know. I feel like it's a solid rule. We should be at least half of Fart Nation's population. Let's get those numbers up. 1%? Nah, 50. We gotta be 50%. So, yeah, I don't know. It is, I know a lot of people on the right like to complain about trans people having a holiday when we also, when queer people get a month. But, I think it's awesome. I love it. And, it's like, oh, why do veterans only get a day? It's like they get 2 days and a fuck. Actually, no, they get 2 months, dude. I don't remember what they are and they don't either because nobody fucking talks about it. They'd rather just get mad than actually, like pay attention to the things they're using to get mad with. You know what I'm saying? I think November is one of them. I think one of the months is for living veterans and one of them is for, ones who died in service. So, I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about something else. That was only 3 minutes, dude. I really just don't know what to talk about today. Daily vlogging is fucking hard, you guys. The challenges of being a fucking YouTuber. It's my YouTube career harder than your 9 to 5. I tell you what, and I'm not even making money from it yet. I don't know, I have a hard time. I think I'm doing better at saying I still say it a lot. I noticed that I'm like and a lot, and so I almost just said and it wouldn't have even made sense there. I really just need to get better at my speech, and I say all these filler words, and I do that. So you guys hold me accountable for that. I don't know how to get better at it. I think I just will. The more I vlog, I think I'll just get better at talking to a camera. And it's just the way I talk to people too. And watching myself do it is like, oh my god, girl, shut up. So, God, almost every fucking day this week I've almost hit a squirrel on this road. What the fuck? I've only hit one squirrel in my whole life, and I was listening to a Kevin Gates album. Are you kidding me? The song was MacGyver, and I don't even know. I I still think about it a lot. Like, I don't know if you've ever hit an animal, you know, like, you feel every, like, you feel the bones crunch. It's awful. It's terrible. And I tell you what, I got pulled over yesterday. I was picking up my friend. I didn't have my ID on me because he doesn't live too far away. And then I got there and he wanted to go get beer. So, you know, yeah, I'm going to go get beer because then I can drink some. And we pulled onto a road and I was trying to show him something on my phone. And I kind of swerved. And there was a cop right behind me. And he turned and, like, followed me. So I turned. He kept going straight. We saw him again on, like, the next road over. He passed again. And then I parked on the other side of the road in front of the liquor store so my friend didn't have to walk across the street. And then he passed again and looked at me. Left the liquor store. On the way home, he got behind me and lit me up. And I was terrified because I didn't have my ID. But luckily he was, like, really nice. And you want to guess what he pulled me over for? Dirty license plate. My car is so fucking dirty. I got pulled over because he couldn't read my license plate because it was so dirty. And luckily he was super nice about me not having my ID. He didn't give me a ticket or anything. And then when he pulled away, we looked at his license plate and it was like the shiniest, most spotless license plate ever. That shit was like polished. It was shining. But yeah, luckily he was really nice. And yeah, nothing really happened from it, but I was freaking out. Hang on, I'm gonna put my cigarette out. I'm on the highway now. I swear to God, I just saw Hickok 45 in a car. I don't know if you know him. I don't know if any of my audience would overlap because, you know, he's a gun YouTuber, and I don't watch gun YouTubers, but like even I know who he is. That is awesome. I don't think that was him, but it looked just like him. But yeah, so getting pulled over, and like I showed him a picture of my ID on my phone, and he really should have thought that I had something in my car because I was shaking bad. That was my third time being pulled over. I've been pulled over by the 3 different kinds of cars, or like, you know, the car, the truck, and the SUV. Why the fuck do cops have trucks? Why is there a cop pickup truck? It's only in America, you know? It pisses me off. The first time I got pulled over, it was for a rolling stop. And it wasn't even a bad one. I've done some pretty bad ones. And no ticket. Actually, I got a warning. And I was freaking out. I didn't cry, though. Second time, I cried a lot. And I think that's why the cop didn't do anything. Because I was going like 45 and a 30. Ran a red light, apparently. It was yellow. That pissed me off. I wanted to say something, but I didn't. It was yellow. My license plate light was out. And the guy like seemed like a hard ass, but I think since I was crying, he felt bad for me. And that was like a week or two after like the most traumatic event of my life happened. So I was just like, I don't know, I'm so sorry. And it's just like, I'm just gonna give you a ticket to fix the license plate light. You don't have to pay if you fix it, and you just have to like send proof. So yeah, I have never gotten like a actual paid ticket, luckily, because I can't afford it. Mama can't afford a ticket. I had the most brilliant idea for something to talk about when I was pulling onto the highway, but I totally fucking forgot. Give me a sec. I cannot remember. So I think I'm just going to talk about my Dungeons and Dragons campaign. You know what? Scratch that, guys. I'm not going to talk about D&D because it kind of just turned into me talking about Gnosticism. and I realized it was kind of boring, and I think talking about my D&D would be kind of boring, so I'm just going to think of something at work and get back to you whenever I'm off. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. What's up, YouTube? Back at it after work. Let's talk about I don't know, I didn't really think about it too much. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I thought about it a lot, and I'm just having a hard time thinking of topics to talk about. Daily vlogging is hard. I'm not really an interesting person, so I just don't have much to talk about. But I thought about when I was lighting my cigarette, I'm like, I'll just talk about being addicted to nicotine. Because, you know, it's pretty awesome. No, really, it's not. Even though it looks really cool, it, you know, it costs a lot of money. I feel like shit a lot. Well, it's the vape, I'm gonna be honest, because when I was just smoking, I really didn't feel like shit all that often. I feel like I look pretty awesome with the cigarette, just talking like this. But like the difference in how I feel in the morning, before and after vaping too, is crazy. Like I don't know, I feel like vapes really are the worst kind of nicotine, but they're just so convenient. They're really the perfect vessel for nicotine for this generation. I think it was almost like people almost stopped smoking, and then vapes got big. So yeah, I don't know. I really shouldn't have started, but it was cold. It was cold. Mama needed nicotine, and she didn't want to go outside all the fucking time when it's goddamn 10 degrees, you know? And now that it's warming up again, I'm like, oh, I can just do both. I can just sit inside and vape, and then when I want a cigarette, I'll just go outside and then smoke and then hit my vape after. And if God damn it, if you're not addicted to nicotine, don't do it. Even though you may think I look so fucking awesome doing it, and you think everyone looks awesome doing it, it really isn't as cool as it seems. It is as cool as it seems, but I don't know, don't even think about it being harmful for you, because that's what makes it cool. It's the money. The fucking taxes on cigarettes, like anywhere around where I live. It's like I can't drive anywhere to get cigarettes cheap unless I'm driving like fucking 40 hours or some shit. It's brutal. It really is brutal. It'd be so awesome to live somewhere where cigarettes were like $3 a pack, and I want to go to Japan and buy cigarettes. Like, I know I talked about it in one of my other vlogs, but the 7-Star cigarettes are so fucking good. And like, I think over there they're cheaper than, you know, any cigarette here. And I just want to go to Japan so I can buy cigarettes. That's all I do there. I would just smoke. I would actually bring like a whole other briefcase, a whole nother suitcase, just and fill it with cigarettes. I don't even know if I'd be allowed to do that. I might have to hide them. I don't know if they'd catch me, but I would actually be devastated if that happened and I got caught. But yeah, let's talk about what it feels like to not have nicotine when you're nicotine addicted. I'm sure a lot. My God. I don't even want to talk right now. I feel like he'll hear me, and I want him to think I'm cool. Please turn around, please turn around, please turn around. God, okay. That's the only guy I've ever seen on a motorcycle that I thought looked cool. I'm gonna have to go through so much effort blurring every license plate, but it is worth it. It is so worth it. You guys need to see that. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, it's actually, I actually have no idea how to explain what it feels like. But yeah, I actually really don't, because I feel like when I want it, I just get it. You know, I spend like all my money on it. And really, the worst that it gets for me, like the worst that it's gotten, is just getting frustrated when I'm at work and there's customers in the store and I can't go out and smoke. But since I got my vape, I don't gotta worry about that because I just hide from the camera and hit my vape. So, maybe don't ask me about it. Maybe I'll do a challenge video where I go a week without any No! You know what? There was one time where I challenged myself to not hit my vape, and I'm still getting nicotine because I smoked like more than half a pack that day, and I was like, I'm just gonna try not to hit my vape. And by the time I hit it, because I failed, I didn't even go 12 hours. It was awful. I was like actually just like bouncing off the walls. I was like,
yes, I am a nerd.
Like I was I just spit. I am just thinking about it. I was inconsolable. And my problem was, when I was at home, I just took all the pods out of all of my Fuses, put them in a different spot, so I'd have to like go and like put them back in, and that helped. But I always have one in my pocket too. I have the pocket Vuse, the bed Vuse. Well, I did because I had money for pods then, and I just filled up all of them, and then I would just like swap them out. But now I just got the one. But I had one in my pocket, and I went to a friend's house and I just had it, and it was taunting me the whole night. And there was one point where I was doing really good. I wasn't even thinking about it. Then he asked to hit my Vuse, and then I was like, "You asshole! I cannot believe you just said that." So yeah, if that sounds cool to you, then I guess go ahead and pick up smoking if you can, afford it. But really, it's not affordable right now. Yeah, I think as I'm putting out my cigarette, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. Fart Nation, I'm so serious. I need you guys to start commenting more and tell me what you want to see me do, because I have no fucking idea how to be a YouTuber. I have some ideas, but I actually just have no fucking idea. It's Trans Day of Visibility. You owe me one, YouTube. Come on. But yeah, I love you guys. Fart Drinker, signing out.